Hi guys, it's Adge here. I couldn't figure out what caused the issue with the UI interface. The user interface? That makes no sense. With the elements of the UI being unclickable and unselectable. Obviously I had to do a end task to close the game because I couldn't even escape out of that contract pop-up or open this menu to save and quit. Now obviously because I had to force the task to be terminated via the task manager, I lost a bit of progress. I say a bit of progress, I lost about a minute's worth, which is very, very lucky. I can't recall the game auto-saving, but it must have done it pretty soon after the bug was encountered. Because as I unpause now, this is where we are. This is pretty much where we were last time with Cabot Finch discussing the Chungkingosaurus. So fortunately, we haven't lost much at all.
We don't always get offers like this. Consider it carefully.
I'm going to go ahead and decline that. It's an easy one to do because none of our carnivores are currently running rampant through the park. Touch wood, that's also going to remain that way. So now I want to go ahead and if we request yet another contract from our science division, see what they have for us.
Word is that a new contract is available.
That's simple enough. That's good. So we'll
storms, they're the first sign. An omen.
Start that.
If you believe in that sort of thing, which I don't, except when I do.
So we want to put this in a position. I want to position these in locations where they're having good broad coverage. I think. Oh, never mind that pop-up. But I shall just go ahead and reply. There we go. But I'll probably just edit that out. So if you hear me talk about I'm going to edit that out and you're wondering what have I edited out, then obviously I did edit it out, so we're all good. Let's just check the... okay, we need another power station. Okay, we're at max capacity. So let's go ahead and purchase and build a... what would this be, our 5th power station? We've got 1, 2... Yes, our 5th power station on this island. And we'll just tuck it out of the way where it's hopefully not going to interfere with our operations. We can't build that way. That's partly obstructed. Oh, this has all gone chuffing wrong here. Unknown number. Not answering that call. I have a thing about answering the phone to an unknown number. Do I see it? They should reveal themselves, and if it's an important call, they can leave me a message. Then I'll call them back if I have to. Okay, now we're going to have space to get the path out. Yes, just about. Okay. So what's... that's not connected to a path. Okay. Okay, that's that contract ticked off.
Some things are beyond my control, and the weather is clearly one of them. So having some warning in advance when we are facing an inclement situation is extremely important.
Inclement, not inclement.
Good job.
Well, at least that's how I pronounce it. So we're now one step closer to our next unlock, which is the Science Centre. If it's too soon to get another contract. No, it's not. Okay.
An offer just came our way.
Styracosaurus.
Too long.
I don't even think we have access to this Styracosaurus. So I'm going to have to decline that one. Because that would involve, I think, unlocking another island. So we'd have to go back to Isla Muerta to unlock extra dig sites and so on and so forth. Which obviously contains Styracosaurus fossils. If I'm perfectly honest, I'd rather just stick to this island get this completion rating up, get all the unlocks available, and then move on to the next island and do the same. Ensure we get each island, you know, fully unlocked in terms of unlocks. Fully completed in terms of unlocks, that's a better way of putting it. Before heading on to our next island, because that way, you know, we can actually use the stuff we're unlocking on our islands as we progress, which will help us out. So park's looking very busy, which is nice. What's our overcrowding rate? 4%. It's not too high just yet. I was thinking maybe we could do with a second hotel, but for the time being I think we're good. Okay, let me see if enough time has elapsed to request. No, less than 1 minute until the next request, okay. So, just hang around a second, we'll get another contract. In the meantime, let's check our guest rating actually. That's nearly maxed out. Our facility rating is maxed out. Dinosaur Village food rating, that's quite low. Let's just check the management view. Wrong one. There we go. So perhaps we can put down a fast food restaurant in this area, just to alleviate that. Just had a sweet spot then. Oh, just lost it. Come on. There we go. Okay, which feeder needs resupply? No, let's get off. Let's go to. Ah, this one. Okay. Okay, Ranger team assemble. I'll drive this myself because I've not actually been up close and personal to the Dilophosaurus since they've arrived on our island, so I want to go and get a good look at them. Excuse me, people. Watch out. If they'll start spitting at me. I highly doubt it since no other predators have shown much interest. We've been roared at and shouted at and what have you, but we haven't actually been attacked. Coming to have a look. Get a photo while we're here. Oh, leave me alone. Coming to feed you. Calm yourself down. Just hang around, see if they see what they do. It would be good if they could if they expanded the frills to you know, as like a go away threatening gesture. I like how they're circling the vehicle. I wonder if they will actually attempt to ward us off by using the frills. Doesn't seem like it. Actually, I don't want to just have this video be dominated off footage of me just waiting for something that may never even happen. So we'll leave it there.
That research you've been working on has led to a thing that could prove useful.
Just let them sit there. They can make their own way back when they're ready to. Research is unlocked, so let's go ahead and get something else queued up. Brain aging increases lifespan and defense. Send the dig team out. Go there, and we should now be able to get a better contract from.
Opportunity is knocking.
250,000 from the sale of items found on expeditions. Okay, so that's good because it's going to help us obviously further map the genome of our dinosaurs, because we'll have to keep sending them out. So it's going to encourage that. Don't escape, don't escape, do not escape. I do like, yeah, I do like that behaviour, how they are, you know, warding the rangers off and making sure they've actually left them alone. What I would have liked to have seen, and perhaps if I'd waited a bit longer it would have happened, is as the dinosaurs were circling around the jeep and they were giving the occasional growl and roar to the rangers, I would like to see that behaviour escalate, you know, when the Dilophosaurus realise that they weren't actually scaring the dinosaurs, or sorry, warding the rangers away. Instead, they revert to, perhaps expanding and rattling the frills and giving a more aggressive behaviour, aggressive growl, and acting in a more aggressive manner. And finally, what I'd like to see is, if that fails, the final stage, the final escalation, is when they start to actually unleash their venom and try and attack the ranger team. In which case, then you have to obviously hire new rangers because your other ones have got eaten, and perhaps then it could be a thing where if your rangers are constantly being killed, obviously it has a big impact on your park rating. And also your staffing costs. I know you don't really have like a wage. I don't think we have a wage or a salary expense as such. Oh, we get lawsuits. That's new. I've not seen that before or noticed that before. Guest injury lawsuits. Don't think there's anything in terms of No, there's nothing in terms of like staff salaries. I guess it's just bundled in with the cost. The operational cost of the ranger station, its running cost, but having that separate, so obviously it could even include the ACU guys. There could be accidents there from time to time. Yeah, as I was saying, your rating suffers, and the cost of hiring staff. Maybe you have to start offering them more money, because otherwise people are gonna be like, You want me to go and replace Derek, who's just had his face mauled off by a raptor? Fuck off. How does that grab you? Okay, how about if we give you a 10% increase on the offered salary? Yeah, go on then. Why not? Sure, I need the money. That could be a thing. Something to consider. I mean, the whole idea is it's a park, a management game, so it'd be nice to manage those elements of it as well. So we can sell that osmium for 100,000, and the angiosperm fossils for 40,000. So that's 140 total. So another 110, and we've completed our current contract. So let's send the guys back out. There we go. Corythosaurus and Ankylosaurus. We'll work on them. Just check our genome progress for all our dinosaurs, what we've got. So Corythosaurus is nearly ready to start to be incubated. The Ankylosaurus is getting close, as is the Dracorex. A couple more expeditions, and hopefully we'll be able to start breeding some of these. Excuse me. I think what I am going to do,
This is a side hustle that
is, once they're available, perhaps put a in this area and work it around this little mountain. Have a second herbivore enclosure, because that one's a little bit crowded. And in there we can put the the Corythosaurus, the Dracorex, the Ankylosaurus, rather than just overpopulating our existing enclosure. Oh, nearly got a 5-star rating. Welfare penalty of -2. Okay. Some of our dinosaurs unhappy. They're all okay. Perhaps it was because I hadn't. Perhaps the Dilophosaurus were hungry, so their comfort started to drop down, and that's what impacted the welfare rating. But it's on its way back up now, because all the others seem to have 100% comfort rating that I can see. Just trying to check each species here. Oh, here we go. Ah, okay, you want a companion. It's no problem. Let's give you a fellow member of your species, so you've got something. There's only 2 of them. Oh no, it's a Chungkingosaurus. Okay. ease off some of this terrain because it's quite up and down. Should just smooth some of it out a bit to make it a bit flatter. Of course, that feeder is now on a raised mound, but that's okay. Okay, so nothing to sell this time, but 2 Ankylosaur fossils. Where's the Dracorex? There you are. Send you to that formation. Don't like the way that's raised up. I might just demolish that, level the train, and replace it. There we go. So let's go ahead and replace that feeder. Too close to the... Oh, there we go. That's better. It looked a bit odd. Now it doesn't. Everybody's happy. Except our Chungkingosaurus, which is feeling a bit lonely. Everything else is going okay though, and I imagine once we get that welfare penalty removed, we could actually hit 5-star guest rating, which would be very nice. Okay, research. There we go. Ankylosaurus is now a viable option for us to incubate. Well, I think we'll, because I think this is getting a bit too crowded. Let's have a popular, yeah, much more in here, and our Triceratops are going to tip over the edge and get agitated, and then they could start, you know, smashing down fences, trampling people to death, all that good stuff, which we really don't want to have happen. To make good footage, I'm sure, but I am attempting to play professionally, you know, well, not professional, not as in I'm a professional gamer. I mean, almost properly, if you follow my meaning. You know, rather than releasing the dinosaurs and oh no, look, he got out, he's now eating that man's face. I want to see if it'll happen naturally, you know. Want to avoid it if we can, and if it happens due to sloppy gameplay or a natural disaster, then it makes it just adds to the immersion, if you understand me. That's my thinking anyway. Okay, they need to be resent out because we didn't get anything to sell. Try that one. Why not? Okay, so I've just cleared some area here for the next paddock that I want to create. So let's go ahead and put the creation lab down first. Oh no, first of all let's heal our sick dinosaur. Where it's one of the herbivores. Oh, it could be no, yeah, it's one of the herbivores that's contracted an illness, so we'll head out. Oh, got a new vehicle skin. What have we done to deserve this? Is it a trike, or is it something behind the something behind the trike? Ah, our Edmontosaurus.
In range of the asset.
Oh.
Off target.
Dinosaurs are starting to get a little bit agitated by my presence. Come back.
Contact made.
Go on, go. Oh. Or maybe one's going to be enough. Yes. There we go. Release this Chungkingosaurus and hope to God that it doesn't tip our trikes over the edge. Give it a few minutes to actually make its way out. Now, what? Oh yes, the our next enclosure. If we put the creation lab there. Oh God. Where's our broken fence? Where is it? Oh, the Chungkingosaurus is not happy at all, and now he's escaped. Okay. This is what I mean. I prefer the dinosaurs to get out like this, rather than me. Oh no, the fence got deleted. How did this happen? Oh god, he's killing people and everything.
Confirming hit.
I take it one's not going to be enough. Oh, you bugger. That's a shit shot. Can't see it, it's in the goddamn trees. Luckily no other dinosaurs have yet escaped. Oh, is this? Have I tranquilized it? Doesn't sound like it due to owing to the screams at her. There it is. Come on. Got it. Let's get the transport team in.
Asset to be collected.
Now we need the rangers to come and repair the fence. We have a dead dinosaur. It's all happening at once here today.
Requesting repair.
Okay, so that's repaired. Who's died? Which dino has passed away? A Triceratops. Oh, old age. How sad. Sounded sarcastic. I didn't mean that. You know, it's quite sad. Okay, there we go. We've got no power, no path, but that's just this building here, so that's fine. 'Cause it's not actually in operation yet, so. Wanted to make sure I've got enough room for, obviously, a footpath for the guests. There we go. So we need a viewing platform. There, then we can put one on the opposite side. That'll give us pretty decent coverage of this new enclosure. Let's hook up the paths.
Asset has been transported.
I suppose that Triceratops passing away, we don't have to worry about the overcrowding because we've replaced one dinosaur with another, although it wasn't planned. There we go. So that's all connected. Substations. What? No. Okay, I've got to do the pylon first. Okay. I'll bring it out this way because obviously I plan on hooking up another substation. I think so. There we go. Another dead dinosaur. Died of old age. Oh god, they're all dropping at the minute. I guess we must have had a spate of
Collection request received.
breeding dinosaurs, and they're all now getting to that age where they are sadly passing away. Okay, so the Chungkingosaurus are now happy. That's good. So we shouldn't have any more jailbreaks. Let's go ahead and put a few trees in this new enclosure. Need some water.
Transporting asset.
It's not the biggest enclosure going, but that's fine. We want feeders. I think that should do.
We can all
decline. Do we have any fossils? Have we got new fossils yet? Yes. Sell that. Extract and extract. Send the guys back out into the field once more. See what we can pick up. And we'll end this episode here. It's been a Started off slow, but it got a bit eventful there towards the end with dinosaurs keeling over. Obviously one of our dinosaurs going on a mad rampage and trampling and crushing people to death. I wonder which was a Chungkingosaurus, wasn't it, that escaped? I doubt it would have been the first one, but let's check. No, he's not breached a fence. You breached a fence. Okay, he didn't actually kill anybody, apparently. I guess those guys just got knocked unconscious. Can check that by checking if we've got any... Yeah. Oh. So, despite the fact... Unless it was staff members that got killed or injured. That could be a thing. Which is why it's not showing in the lawsuit. So, perhaps the people secretly enjoyed it and they didn't want to sue us for it. Okay, so the Chungkingosaurus is ready. So, we'll begin breeding that in the next episode. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. It got quite eventful there towards the end. Bit of fun. Another dead dino. We'll take care of that in the next episode in a couple of minutes. So thanks for watching, guys. Look forward to seeing you in the next installment.